Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm finally going to be doing this super highly requested video. I honestly didn't even know where to start this video because it's not something that has happened overnight. It's something that I've seen progress over the past year. If you guys go look at my video from like a year ago, a year ago, you'll definitely be able to tell in my face that I've lost some weight, and you can definitely tell in my outfit of the day post on Instagram that I've slimmed down quite a bit. I haven't weighed myself in so long. I wasn't taking in the proper nutrients that my body needed because I was so focused on just keeping that number down. The reason I know that I've lost weight is because you guys tell me, and I also went down an entire jean size, and I feel like that's what being healthy and feeling good about your body should be about the way that you feel on an active level, and also the way that your clothes fits you. I don't want to have an unhealthy relationship with food. Like, I love food, you guys. The main thing that I learned is everything in moderation, and I know you hear that all the time, but I'm gonna walk you guys, or I should say I'm gonna talk you guys through and show you exactly how I did it and how I still get to enjoy the foods that I love. Okay, so going back to the moment that I started to change my eating habits, I posted something on Instagram, and I actually have a subscriber to thank for this part of my weight loss. She introduced me to an app called MyFitnessPal. It allows you to enter your weight, your height, and then it tells you how many calories you should be consuming in a day. That was a huge eye-opener for me because up until that moment, I thought I was eating healthy. In that app, you can actually plug in all the foods that you're eating, and it'll tell you how many calories you're consuming. I was consuming way too many calories in one meal, and then when you count in like extra coffees in the days, I'm not a juice drinker, but if I did drink juice, those are calories. All the snacks that you eat throughout the day, those add up. So I was just taking in more than my body needed to function properly. I don't know how else to say it. These excess calories, of course, were turning into fat that was just sitting there, even though at the time I was working out. Working out isn't effective if you're not eating properly. I highly recommend, if you don't know where to start there. Start just plugging in the foods that you're eating, and next time you go to grab something, you'll be like, hold on, is it really worth that many calories? Or you can kind of play around with your calories throughout the day. Let's say you know that you're going to be going out to lunch with friends and you want to indulge a little bit, then you can mentally know, okay, if I indulge in this meal later on for dinner, I'll just eat something lighter to compensate for all those extra calories. Like, I don't have a calorie scale at home. I don't count calories like that. I just have a general idea of how many calories my foods have, and I know how many calories I should be taking in one day. I read somewhere that if you drink green tea after every meal, it helps speed up your metabolism. So basically it just works in conjunction with your digestive system. So it helps you burn through the food a lot quicker. You have to do this like 30 minutes to an hour after you eat. So at the same time that your body is digesting, you're ingesting the green tea and it's helping you. And there's also another tea that I like to drink. It's a detox tea. It's not one of those like you're gonna lose weight type of teas. It has more herbs than just green tea in it, and I really like that one, especially for nighttime, because green tea has caffeine in it and it keeps me up at night. So I started drinking tea after every large meal. I know it sounds like a lot of work because you're like, food, tea, food, tea, food, tea, but honestly it just becomes habit. Your body starts to almost like crave it, kind of like that same sensation that a lot of people have with sweets. After you have food, your body craves like dessert. Well, your body starts to learn to crave tea after you eat. It's really bizarre, but trust me, it works. That has kept me regular, for lack of a better term. I remember my cousin and also my little sister, she used to drink lemon water in the morning and she raved about it. So I decided to start incorporating that, even though to this day, I hate the way it tastes. I cannot stand it. I hate lemon juice in any beverage. Like I can't drink tea with lemon in it. I just don't like the flavor of lemon in my drinks, and I've sucked it up because I've seen results and I notice the way that I feel after I have lemon water first thing in the morning. A lot of people will give up like coffee in the morning. I can't do that. I cannot take it that far. I still want to live my life, and I love coffee. Coffee makes me happy. I look forward to waking up and having a cup of coffee, so I don't see myself ever giving it up unless I have to for health reasons. So I definitely cut fast food out of my life. If you find yourself where there's nothing but fast food, find the healthiest thing on the menu and then just eat half of it. Eat enough to where you're full and you're not hungry anymore, and then later on you can actually eat a healthy meal. I also don't like completely deprive myself. Like if we go out to lunch and it's like, I'm not gonna stop going out, you know, just because I want to stay away from French fries. But like today was a perfect example. I had my salad and then I just had like 4 or 5 French fries off of my husband's plate, and that like satisfied my craving for it. Those are little things that I started doing. Instead of just ordering the French fries, I just nibble off of somebody else's plate, which that's probably going to get me in trouble. I'm sure people are like, don't eat around Liz, she'll eat your French fries. Maybe I need to come up with a better solution for that. I also drink a lot of water. I remember I said that in one of my videos. There was like an entire thread started on there saying that you could die from drinking too much water. Guys, I'm not talking about drinking like 2 gallons of water. I mean like I drink the amount that's recommended for me, and I always drink that amount. There's not a day that goes by that I only have like 1 glass of water. I really try my hardest to stay away from bad carbs, so like bread, pastas. Some people can eat all of those foods and be fine. I eat all those foods and I gain like 50 pounds. So I'll just make brown rice pasta, or I'll just stick to brown rice or quinoa. I also eat a lot of vegetables. That's almost like too easy for me because I love vegetables. Oh, another thing that I started doing, and now I'm not saying I completely cut it out because I didn't. I just did a video using red meat, but I definitely started scaling back how much red meat I was eating. So I'll eat red meat like twice a month, if that. I also have cheat meals. So during the week, I try to eat really well. I try not to eat any junk food or anything like that. And our weekends are like flipped from everybody else's weekend just because of the schedule that we have. So our weekends are like Mondays and Tuesdays. So those are generally the days that you guys will see me posting cheat meals on Snapchat and things like that, unless we get invited to like a birthday dinner on a normal weekend. And I'll have what I want, and I just won't go crazy. So even if you're eating out and you find yourself that you ordered way too much food, you don't have to eat it all. Ask for a to-go box up front. Scoop that food in there so you don't even have to look at it and you're not tempted to eat it right away, and then just eat the half that's left and then take the rest home and eat that when you get home later on when you're hungry again. So that's pretty much everything that I've been doing and all the changes that I've made. I really hope that you guys get some motivation, some inspiration from it. I can maybe motivate some of you guys to start off the new year with a different mentality about food and how you approach food. Also, if you want some food inspiration ideas, I've done a few food videos that are a little bit healthier. I will leave those linked down below, and I will talk to you guys on my next video. Mwah. Bye.